second half. You feeling some frustration with the offense at this point? I know you guys like to win, but you want to score more than what you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we feel like we're not playing our best football. We have spurts where we're really good, and then we have spurts where we kind of have these we're not scoring. We're not finding ways to finish drives. So definitely as a competitor, you want to be better. But I think you win football games, you win football games at the end of the day. And so for us, if we keep winning football games, defense keeps playing the way that they're playing, when the offense, we really become who we know we can be, we'll be a hard football team to beat.
Coming off of a bye week, though, how surprising is it to you that, I'm sure like a lot of people did do some self-reflection, self-study, and evaluation of the team, but how surprising is it to you that you get this kind of performance coming off of a bye?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't. I mean, I say it every week. We just didn't execute at certain positions. There was throws I didn't make. There was plays that didn't get made, and then there was penalties at some inopportune times. So I mean, it was. We had stuff there. We had plays that were open. We thought we did a good job of getting stuff going, and then we just didn't finish drives.
Patrick, can I ask you about two things? One, speaking of things we talk about every week, the drops. I mean, is there any? It's more data points, right? But any commonality that you're seeing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, all I can do is have better ball placement. I mean, on some of those, I mean, they're like the one to Tyreek, a little high and hard. So I mean, just trying to find ways to make it easier on them. These guys make plays. I mean, I'm gonna keep throwing the football to them. They're gonna go out there and make plays happen. And if it happens, it happens. We'll move on to the next play.
The second thing, uprights were like shaking from the wind. It looked like a few times. How much did that affect what you were doing? You trying to throw it harder to kind of break through that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was trying to throw it harder, but it definitely makes the football move a little bit. So I mean, it's. I mean, there was the one throw maybe to Tyreek where I had a little pressure on my face if I could somehow get it out there. That could have been the one deep down the middle at the second quarter, I believe. So I mean, just stuff like that. But I mean, you can't. I mean, we're in Kansas City. I was in Lubbock before that, so I'm used to some wind. So just kind of going out there and just try to execute the best you can.
Patrick, I asked you earlier this week about Patrick Surtain. I know he got you this evening. Did you all make a conscious decision like in the first half to not really throw on the side he was on, or was it just how the plays were called?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have anything like that. I mean, we just called plays. We had some open receivers. They played the shell over the top, so there wasn't a lot of man-to-man situations. And we had drives going. We just didn't execute it long enough to score enough touchdowns that we wanted to.
And you also seemed a little shocked, I think, towards the end of the game when they called you, I think, for a false start or something, and then you and EB were talking along the sideline with the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
What was that kind of?
Yeah, I mean, I still don't know why I got called for the false start. So I'll try to figure out that and try not to do that again. I thought it was pretty common of what I usually do on hard counts, but he called it, so you got to try to not do it again. And then just, I mean, we kind of got put in a situation where we were trying to get in field goal range, get another field goal, and we didn't get there. So I mean, it was just not executing the way we wanted to. We drove it a little bit, and then kind of like the rest of the game, we didn't find a way to put points on the board.
It seemed like your pocket presence was pretty sharp, especially at the beginning of the game. Are you at a point where you're feeling as strong about that as maybe you have in your career?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm doing a great job of just getting better and better feel for the offensive line. I mean, those guys are blocking their tail off. They're doing a great job there. I thought they did a great job today. I mean, I'm just going to continue to get better and better, but still not lose the scrambling ability that you saw a little bit in the second half. So it's kind of the give and take. You want to stay in the pocket, make the throws, but whenever there's chances to make some big plays happen, try to go out and do that as well.
How long did it feel like you were waiting for that opportunity to tiptoe and score the rushing touchdown?
Yeah, no, I haven't had a rush touchdown, I think, since the week one. So it's been a while. So it worked out where they were kind of in like a zone that matched like man in the middle there, and we had crossing routes going. And I believe it was D-Rob had a good block on the guy out there in the end zone, and I was able to get it across the pylon.
There's been points there's been times this season where guys have come to you and encouraged you. I'm just wondering, with your receivers maybe struggling the way they are right now, what the message could be from you to them, and how much do you try to voice versus them sort of figuring it out on their own?
Yeah, I mean, we know. I think they know from me and from all of us, and it's the same towards me as well. Is that they just have to be themselves. There's nothing they have to do extra. They have the talent. They have the playmaking ability. Just continue to go out there and be themselves. And I think I mean, kind of like I said, I think we'll continue to get better and better. We're still winning football games. We don't want to get lost in that. We're winning a lot of football games, and we're winning by pretty big margins. But we expect greatness from each other, and so we want to continue to get better as an offense, and the defense continue to get better, and hopefully create a great football team.
Following up on Nate's question, this is last 6 seasons. This is the first time you guys have won a game where both Travis and Tyreek go for fewer than 50 yards each. How important is it that you can have guys like Clyde and Darrell that have big games like this when their games when maybe the rest of the guys aren't on?
Yeah, I mean, you figure when you get to hopefully the playoffs and kind of try to run at this thing, guys are going to try to take away those two guys, and we'll do our best job of still trying to get them open, scheming them open different ways. But other guys are going to have to step up, and this week it was the running backs out of the backfield. Next week it might be other receivers, it might be different tight ends, and I think we have the guys to do it. We just got to continue to go out there and do it.
Last two, Pat, you spoke about how it's kind of lost that you're winning even though some things are not going your way. It's kind of unique because the last 2 years you're kind of blowing everybody out. There's so much offensively, but this year it's kind of lagging offensively. I guess how do you try to navigate this, moving forward and trying to pick back up where you can?
Yeah, I think I've learned kind of as my career's gone on that you can't get caught up in like the hype and like the show of playing. I've been in a lot of football games where we scored a lot of points and lost, and I promise you, when you win football games like this, it feels a lot better. And so I think I don't know if that's just kind of with experience, but I kind of preached that to these guys when they were kind of running the ball and trying to really grind the clock through. I said, don't let that affect how we play. Let's continue to just execute and go out there and put points on the board because our defense is playing the way that they're playing. And so you have to learn how to manage games. You have to learn how to win football games whenever it's not pretty. And I think we've done a great job of that this season.
Last one, Adam.
Dan Sorensen obviously plays on the other side of the ball, but did you have any advice or encouragement for him earlier in the year when things weren't going well for him? He was taking a lot of criticism.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely took some, but he makes plays happen. I mean, if you looked at his entire career, whenever there's a big moment in the football game, it seems like he's around the ball making something happen. And I actually told the QB room, I was like, man, it seems like every division game he gets a pick six. And so I would like to say I called it. So whenever he comes up here, make sure you tell him that.
All right.